Receive a Torstal from a herbivore. Reach 2200 total level. We use the enriched bones on the strange machine for 40 points. Catch herbivore 50 times. The final herbivore, 150. Have been caught for 200 points. Gain 35 unique items from Easy Clues, and that is 25 Easy Clue Scrolls. Fill 30 Hard Clue collection log slots. Gain 50 unique items from Hard Clues. Catch a Dragon Impling, and the loot is 3 Dragon Daggers. The Master Casket is completed. That's one task to complete the Master, and we gained a unique item from a Master Clue Scroll. And that is 99 Thieving. The last achievement I wanted to obtain for today, and one step closer to max. The end of day 31, 716 tasks completed with 48,590 points total. Oh. And in the final sarcophagi, we find another Pharaoh's Scepter. That is actually sort of nuts. Why, hello there, this is Editing Sam, and I get to inform you all that, well, a Windows update dropped, and so did my input device. Yes, that's right, after a Windows update, my Blue Yeti was not detected, I guess, and then Shadowblade decided to assign my audio track to something completely different. So now you get me rambling for about 4 minutes. So I essentially want to talk about the league itself. I had a lot of fun this league, and I feel like the league life cycle is sort of like a double bell curve. Of course, you start right at the top of that bell curve, right at the start as the first day approaches. You have a blast for about the first week, maybe 2 weeks if you're so inclined, and then that hype falls off and you're sort of not as interested in playing. And at that point, you're very simply logging in to, make a little bit of progress, then move on with your day. And just when you think all hope is lost, well, you suddenly get invested again. The cooldown period is finished, and you're rising up that second, I'll say, molehill type of bell curve. It's not a mountain, but it's going back up. You're playing more, you reach that peak again, and you slowly start to fall off again, but in my case, I maxed before that fall off completely happened, and that is to ultimately summarize this league by saying that I had fun this league. So, the relic choices. Now, I'm overall happy with the choices I made, and I feel like I wouldn't really change anything if I had to go back. Production Prodigy filled its niche very well for me. It allowed me to get into chambers and create jewelry, for example, that I wouldn't have had access to unless if I trained a lot more in the moment. So it gave me that bit of breathing room that I wanted, and of course that ability to instantly process the materials that I obtained from doing PVM was extremely nice. Now, I feel like Globetrotter was a good pick for having the wilderness. Mind you, I do think it could have used a couple more of the wilderness teleports and the ability to teleport over 30 wilderness like the Fairy's Flight that I saw. And it would have been a bad pick if I didn't have the wilderness. Banker's Note was just great, I'm gonna be honest. Really fun relic, and I don't regret it whatsoever. I fulfilled my Necromancer class fantasy this league with the Mage Relic. It's a lot of fun. I feel like Bloodthirsty could have used another little something to bring it up to the level of Clue Hunter. Now don't get me wrong, I don't regret picking it, but it definitely felt underpowered compared to the Clue Hunter relic. Personally, I liked the fact how you couldn't choose tasks and you had to task skip, essentially, with the overabundance of Slayer points that you received. Outside of the first couple tasks, you'd always be able to skip tasks to get what you would want to do, though I definitely think the menu interface through the Slayer gem could have been a little better for usability's sake. As much as I enjoyed the bloodthirsty superior creatures, I feel like there was a missed opportunity there, whether it be with the addition of very simple mechanics to understand. They were essentially just a bigger health pool with a fancy sign above its head and a name change. It's essentially just a glorified superior, which didn't really do anything special. And while I got use out of the unique drop table from the bloodthirsty superiors, perhaps those supply drops could have been applied to the normal superior creatures as well. I feel like for the early game, that definitely would have bumped the power more of Bloodthirsty up. Maybe not to the Clue Hunter level, but definitely closer. That's just my opinion though. Let me know what you think down below. The Ruinous Powers were a lot of fun to play with as well. As I suspected, once I started using Soul Stealer correctly, it became a good asset for sustaining myself. And of course, the Guardian. Honestly, I just thought it was really cool to have a Thrall and a Guardian helping me out with bosses, and with any type of PVM to be honest. And with that, back to your normally scheduled programming. There is 99 woodcutting, 200 points. Yeah, I just cut up some mahogany stocks for 99 fletching. Don't at me. Defeat Vedian 150 times. Obtain 50 million defense XP. Very nice and convenient one to get. Hey, the Ring of the Gods swings in. We equip it for 200 points. Just what we wanted. All right, so we have built the Superior Garden. Now we will build the Spirit Tree and Fairy Ring for 200 points. Now all that remains in the league is to get 99 mining, 99 agility, and then we'll be done. And with a machine gun of pickaxes going off in the background, we reach 99 mining for 200 points. Complete 250 laps of a rooftop agility course. Sucks that we're sort of stuck here for a bit longer, but you know. Day 37, 765 tasks completed, 55,600 points. And here it is, the big 99 that ends everything. Reach total level 2277 and 99 agility. That is a total of 600 points. And now we have Dragon Tier. That's what you love to see. Let's get back to the main game. Just before we hop back into the main game, I wanted to show off the bank value and the bank itself. So we're sitting at 1.4 billion bank value, and we'll do a quick little scroll through of the bank here. I'm planning on selling a bunch of things to the Bandit General Store in the Wilderness, as items are purchased at the high elk value rather than a lower amount at a normal general store. And the point of that is to buy the maximum amount of bank spaces so that hopefully, I mean, we'll see. Apparently it's supposed to save to your character's game file, which game files are brought forward to the next league. So this wealth is doing absolutely nothing and will be deleted anyways, and I'm not really planning on playing the league anymore, so I figure I may as well just try to do that, see if it carries over. If it doesn't, that's okay. And if it does, well, great. Then I have more bank space in the next league when we get to that point. Leagues 5 in the future. I guess we'll see what happens. And that's that. That's the whole bank. Whole bank value. The most valuable items probably are some of these raid items I have obtained. The Imbued Hearts I got, the Virtus Mask, and that's that. Overall, I really enjoyed the league. And now, to the main game. So here we are, festive in our attire from the clan event I attended yesterday. Wearing my finest league trophies. We claimed the trophies on the league assistant, and now we can grab the Trailblazer Reloaded Dragon Trophy. We have the Twisted Dragon Trophy, we have the Trailblazer Dragon Trophy, and we now have the Trailblazer Reloaded Dragon Trophy. That is very cool. The good old emote. We have lots of points. Let's buy some stuff. We read the animation scroll. We read the alchemization scroll. And we read the death scroll. Oh, we got a cute little torch. Look at that. That's a nice torch, wow. I wonder if it works as a light source. No, I didn't buy all of the rewards because I did not want all of the rewards, but now we will head on over to the League's room. We'll place the Twisted Dragon Trophy back, we'll place the Trailblazer Dragon Trophy back, and we'll remove whatever this thing is. I really don't know what that is, and we'll place the final Dragon Trophy. You'll love to see that. And that, my friends, is the Trailblazer Reloaded League. Now at this time, you'll see that there's actually still over 2 weeks left in the league, but I'm gonna be calling it there. If some friends need some assistance with something, maybe I'll hop back on, do a little group content, have some fun with the relics. But other than that, that's where we call this series. I wanted to quickly mention that I'm gonna take a couple weeks off, and then we hit the new year hard with some more Inquisitor content and more RuneScape 3 Combat Guy content. And for the last time in 2023, I'd like to give a big thank you to all of the channel members, and a big thank you to Overfletch, who's been a member for 2 years now. That's absolutely insane, man. Thank you so much. If you wish to support the channel, be sure to hit that join button below the video. And to everyone else, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Take some time off, R&R. I know I will be. And I'll see you in 2024.